What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Leo, and today I'm bringing you guys the Dallas Cowboys offensive line footage against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this past Sunday night. If you guys didn't know, I am a Dallas Cowboys fan, so this is my team. This is who I roll with. This is who I'm emotionally tied to. But we're gonna break it down. We're gonna look at this offensive line now. A weakness coming into the season, I felt like was offensive line a little bit, not like terribly bad to where I'm like, oh, this is going to be a terrible unit. I do feel like there was question marks coming in. Now we know the receiver situation. Everybody's hurt. Michael Gallup, James Washington, Jalen Tolbert at the moment. And now Dak after this game. So a lot of injuries piling up for Dallas. But I really wanted just to check out the offensive line, see how we played, because we do have, young first round draft pick Tyler Smith, who was supposed to start at left guard this season, but due to circumstances that the Cowboys didn't want to address, Tyron Smith is out once again with injury. So now we do get to see Tyler Smith at left tackle and see how he performed in his first game. So I took it was 30-some plays, so it's like half of the plays from the game. Now I'm just going to end up watching them live again with you guys. So this is the first one. See 4 down linemen. Now we're going to judge everybody. We're not just going to look at Tyler Smith here. We're going to look at how everybody played. So we're going to start at the right tackle spot, but really it's going to be like left to right when you're watching it from this angle. So Terrence Steele here gets enough of Akeem Hicks to push him wide. Not a bad block. Not really technically sound there. Good combo block by Zach Martin and Tyler Biadasz on Vita Vea. That guy is a monster. They just move him out. Was clear the hole, and that's really the block here. Gives Zeke this big lane, moving Vita Vea. Left guard, now this is Connor McGovern at first. Connor McGovern, another guy that got hurt. So then we brought in, I think Matt Farniok is how you say his name. He gets his guy turn, get his back end parallel to where Zeke is running. So that's a great job by the whole interior offensive line there. Really Martin Biadasz and Connor McGovern. Next play that I pulled here, we got 4 down linemen. This is a stupid reverse play. So, Kellen Moore, I'm tired of all the trickery. It's nice every now and again, but you seem to do it every game, and I'm not liking it, especially when we're moving the chains. And now that a play like this fails and we're behind the sticks. But we're here to evaluate. I'm not going to just bash Kellen Moore. Really, this is just that I believe Noah Brown didn't get enough of Tryon right here on the end. Everything else was kind of okay. It's just this Tryon really blew it up because Noah Brown didn't get it across his face. So we have 4 down linemen here. Now I want you to check out this left side. Tyler Smith, and I think this is Connor McGovern still. They handled this twist really well. Really, really good job there. Just pass that off. We're one-on-one out here. Terrence Steele, good job handling him. That's just a good rep from the whole offensive line there in pass pro. You see, we get a chip on the end, Shaq Barrett. So I think coming in, we expected Tyler Smith to maybe struggle a little bit, so we gave him a lot of help. But really, he's a capable guy. Strong chip block here. We have a double here. Really needed to double that monster. Good job by Tyler Biadasz helping McGovern there. See, heavy load to the right here, the right of the offense. We get a toss play. Look at Terrence Steele out there. Terrence Steele, after watching this film, I feel like Terrence Steele had the penalties in the game where people were like, oh, Terrence Steele, people are out on Terrence Steele. But after watching the film, Terrence Steele just plays where he wasn't penalized. He might have been our best blocker, him or Tyler Biadasz. But we see he's pulling here on this toss play. See good athleticism to get out there, and he just kills. He just moves Levante David out the way. So great job by him. Great rep. We see Schultz here on the edge. CD, solid job blocking. Zeke gets around him. It's really the only key blocks on that play. But Terrence Steele, props to you. Tampa Bay does this double leg gap stuff all the time. This is very difficult to pass protect against because the back has to stay. So the back has to stay and pick up whichever middle linebacker comes free, or you slide your protection all the way to one side, left or right. In this scenario, you could potentially slide everybody left. So Tyler Smith is here. This might be Matt Farniak at this point. Farniak, however you say his last name, we'll call him Matt. Here, Biotish here, Martin here, Steele here, and then Zeke picks him up. Or you can just let one of these guys come free and Zeke picks him up in the hole. You see both of them end up dropping out. And damn. Our guy got put on the ground. Let's see what really happened here. Oh, he just... So this was a twist that they didn't pick up well. Now, this is, playing on the offensive line, it's about chemistry. So when we get a new guy in here, these guys, they have no reps together. So we seen Tyler Smith and Connor McGovern play one perfect earlier. So now when it happens here, kind of both of Vita Vea just smashes Connor McGovern. Tyler Smith stays attached. Shaq Barrett loops around. That gets the completion off, but that's not a good rep for the offensive line. Here we are in Wildcat. Let's evaluate everybody. This might be a really long video, but if y'all here for it, I'm here for it. So, is this Dalton Schultz or Jake Ferguson? Looks like Schultz. Schultz doesn't really get any of anybody. We'll move on to Terrence Steele here. Good job forcing Tryon all the way out. He created a line now. What did Zach Martin do here? Ooh. So Zach Martin. Now Zach Martin is a Hall of Fame offensive guard. Been one of maybe the best offensive guard, maybe best offensive lineman in the league for a long time since he's been in it. But Zach Martin is getting up there in age now. He's not, 24, 25, 26-year-old Zach Martin. He's in his 30s now. And I think I started to see it this game. I mean, he's still really good, but just not superhuman. As we see, he kind of gets pushed back and overpowered a lot here, which ends up blowing this run up. So that's on Zach Martin this play. And that's odd saying because for, it's got to be getting close to a decade now. Zach Martin has been unquestionably great on this offensive line. Next play, we'll work ourselves right side to left. Good job moving Akeem Hicks by Terrence Steele. Another good block there by Schultz as well. And then we also see Tyler Biotish handling Vita Vea. It's just really good reps from the right side. We have, like I said, Terrence Steele, Akeem Hicks, kind of like a combo, but really just looks like Terrence Steele. Tyler Biotish handles Vita Vea. Dalton Schultz comes up here and gets just enough of Levante David. Jake Ferguson in a tough battle there with Tryon, but still good gain. Here's Tampa Bay in this double A-gap look again. Looks like Terrence still had some problems here. So Terrence still gets his outside arm slapped down. And then he can't. I mean, he recovers well to where he doesn't sack Dak, but Dak definitely feels him on this play. You see, Tryon gets this arm swipe. He just kind of fights through it. Terrence still stays in an okay position, shuffling his feet, being able to push him around. But Dak definitely feels the pressure here. So they got 5 guys across the board. It's actually a really good job by Tony Pollard there. Let's see. Let's go left to right. Let's look at Tyler Smith against Shaq Barrett, one of the best pass rushers in the league. Gets beat. Let's see why he gets beat. He's kind of just, the way Tyler Smith plays is kind of like he just really like puts his body on guys and just moves them. Being outside of left tackle, you can't really do that a lot. You have to really shuffle and be big and wide and use your hands and be a true pass protector. So I think Tyler Smith is still kind of figuring that out. So I see here he's in bad positioning, like from an athletic standpoint, to be able to pass protect against this. So with the bend and athletic ability Shaq Barrett has, he just ducks and loops around that. Not a good rep for Tyler Smith. Combo block there. Tony Pollard steps up and does a pretty good job. He does a really great job actually finishing him to the ground. On the right side, Zach Martin and Terrence Steele hold up really well. So that play, it was really just Tyler Smith. You know, he's going to get better. He's going to learn the technique of playing left tackle, even though he played it in college, but I still think he's really raw outside. Okay, that's a great block by the guy that substituted for Conor McGovern, Farniak. Left to right, look at Tyler Smith. That's what I like. Him in the run game, I think in the run game, Tyler Smith has no problems at all. I mean, he moves this edge defender. He moves him. Look at this space that he creates. And then the left guard, Matt, he gets a good turn, good combo block to just open up this hole. That's all those guys on this play. So they're in this 3-4 look now. We got heavy jumbo to the right. Looks like a solid run. Let's go right to left and see what happens. So the tight ends, Jake Ferguson, great block. I like Jake Ferguson a lot. I think Jake Ferguson will be really good. He's already super competitive blocking, as we see right here. Being able to take on this edge guy gets him. Dalton Schultz has improved as a blocker. Still not, the best blocker, really, to where I would fully trust him as a blocking tight end, but he does solid. Let's find Terrence Steele. Oh my God. Terrence Steele is a monster. He's a monster in the run game. He just put this guy on his ass. So we see great power from Terrence Steele right there. He just moves him. Zach Martin sealing. Look at this seal by the whole offensive line. Played great on this play. Biotish. Look at Biotish against Vita Vea. That's great work by Vita Vea. Zach Martin getting this seal. Terrence Steele cracking somebody in the middle. Jake Ferguson handling the edge defenders. Dalton Schultz leading. That's a great run. That's a great execution by the whole offensive unit there. Very impressive. So they're in this 3-4 again. This is Dak's read option play. Nice fake pitch. Hey man, I think Rookie Dak might have cribbed that one. Nah, Rookie Dak wasn't still even that fast. That's Lamar, so that's a touchdown. But still, good to see. I would like to see this more in our offense. I think, it's always scary whenever, your franchise quarterback takes off running down the field because you don't know what could happen. Just like 2 seasons ago at the Giants. Like, that was bad. It was terrible. I don't want to lose Dak. We lost Dak now with the hand, but I would definitely want to see this. We just have to find that balance, and Dak has to be smart about getting down. He does a good job here. Good fake pitch, gets up the field, get down. Really good job. Now they have 4 down linemen on this play. We kind of keep Schultz in to protect a little bit. He kind of like, it's like a check and release. This looks like Matt just gets beat. Yeah, that's Shaq Barrett. So Matt, this is the left guard, Matt. He gets beat. Now he's probably a little confused. He's expecting this linebacker to come, it looks like. He doesn't. Shaq Barrett steps in. Now Tyler Smith does what he's supposed to because he knows that Dalton Schultz is going to be the check down option, so he waits on this guy to come. Just Matt gets beat there. Just miscommunication, maybe. You see they talk about it right after. This, woo! Hey, them Cowboys in the run, something. We might have only scored 3 points, but our run game, I love our run game. It's just our offensive coordinator don't really like to run the ball. But I love our run game. Look at this play. So we'll start off. We'll go right tackle to left tackle. Terrence Steele. Look at this. Pushing the edge defender all the way around, handling him. So Zeke can run parallel to him. Then we get Zach Martin. Now this is all pro Zach Martin. Put Akeem Hicks on the ground. Y'all know who Akeem Hicks is? Pro Bowl defensive tackle in this league. Big 330 pounder Akeem Hicks. What's he listed at right now? What's he listed at? And he's 32. This ain't just the old man. He's 324. That's what he's listed at. But I think he's bigger than that. But Zach Martin looked like 24-year-old Zach Martin on this play. This play got me hyped, man. So Zach Martin just get on the ground. Okay. Let's see what else. Biotis pulling. This is tough for a center to snap the ball and pull, but Biotis pulls. Oh, Devin White, you want some? Come here. He just ate Devin White. These are not scrubs. He just eats Devin White up. Come here, Devin White. And then he gets some of Antoine Winfield. So great blocks there by Zach Martin, Tyler Biotis, and Terrence Steele. We see CD helping out. Love to see that. I love that. 2 pancakes, 2 for 1. 2 for 1 on 2 Pro Bowl players. Almost simultaneously. We love that. That's what we need to do next week. I'm doubtful without Dak. Like, I'm not feeling the best, but let's run the ball, please, Kellen Moore. Look, we were giving it to them. I don't know why we didn't run the ball. Like, we knew we didn't have no receivers. I'm not even getting I'm getting emotional about this. This is Vita Vea. This is 350-pound Vita Vea. We're putting him on the ground. We're moving him and putting him on the ground. But we didn't want to run the ball. Good job by Tyler Smith. Again, pushing the edge defender around so Zeke can run parallel between guard and tackle. Tyler Biotis finishing Vita Vea to the ground. I'm loving that. Next play, they got 5 guys on the line of scrimmage. Okay, so this is on the right side where this came from. This is just a really tough play to make. We have Tony Pollard in the game, who's not the best pass protector, but Tony Pollard sees the blitz coming. It's just unfortunate that they had two guys come. So I feel like Tony Pollard does what he's really supposed to do, is he picked the linebacker up, which he was expecting. It's just this DB comes in, and from Zach Martin to go from right guard to cross all the way over, that's asking a lot. You know, maybe 24 or 25-year-old Zach Martin gets there, but that's asking a lot from your guard. I don't think they were expecting this guy to blitz. You see, Zach sees him. It's just he couldn't get over there in time, especially with guys in the way, Devin White and Tony. Even though Tony still gets beat, people want Tony to get more touches. I think he should, but it's just him being on the field. He has to be able to pass pro better. Now, this is bad. This is bad again. This is from the left side of our offensive line. Now, Tyler Smith should have been able to. I think this is just a miscommunication and protection somewhere, because I think we know they're blitzing. We know Devin White is coming. So we slide to the right, and it's just this guy comes free. So I don't know if Tony Pollard was supposed to pick him up and just stay on the edge and, pick him up right here. I don't know if Tony Pollard is supposed to come here, because being an evaluator, I don't know what protections Dak is calling out. I can't hear what he's saying on the field. But we see they bring the house. They have guys coming in here. And I think even if Tony picks him up, they still got a free rusher here. So that's just we didn't have enough guys in pass pro. Really good rep from Tyler Smith out there. Against the 98, I think. I don't know who this guy is. This isn't their true starter. But Tyler Smith handles him well. Look how far outside the tackle box Tyler Smith drives this guy. Everywhere else, solid across the board in pass protection. Tyler Smith is a really, really strong kid. He just has to get technically sound. We've seen one penalty. I think he had a false start right here. Good job handling Shaq Barrett. I think he almost got called for a holding here, but just let go. Let's look at our left guard here. Good job moving Levante David out the way. Look at Tyler Biadasz handling this defensive tackle. Zach Martin and Terrence Steele, man. I think he had 4 or 5 penalties the other night, but whenever he wasn't getting penalized, he was blocking somebody. He was blocking his tail off. Look at him. He took him to the other hash. Noah Brown, always getting involved in blocking. I just really wish that we would run the ball. Zeke was getting 5 yards of carry. The offensive line is playing really good. A little bit of hiccups here and there. We see they're in a double A-gap look. Ooh, Terrence Steele. Not Terrence Steele. So many TS initials. Tyron Smith, Tyler Smith, Terrence Steele. Then you got Tyler Biadasz. Bro, this is too much. But trying to watch Tyler Smith here. Good shuffle initially. Just needs to get his hands on him a little quicker. He's shuffling. Win that hand war. Don't necessarily just let him come to you, because Shaq Barrett has the ability to bend and get around you. Let's look at our left guard. You see they drop him out. Tony Pollard does a good job. Left guard does okay. He gets help from Tyler Biadasz. Tony Pollard steps up and meets Devin White. Pretty good job there. Zach Martin helps him out. Terrence Steele handling his own over there. That was a good rep. We didn't get much on that play. This is more of the like Zach Martin talk I was talking about. So we don't see like, the power Zach Martin once had. Not really playing with good leverage there. We see this defensive tackle is the low man. So he's at a lot more power advantage, strength advantage there, and he kind of just anchors Zach Martin down to where I think that was Tony Pollard running the ball, runs into the back of him. So I think that's what happened on this play because there was really space. I think, if Zach Martin moves this guy to the hash, Tony Pollard is probably up this little seam there, and he's going to be one-on-one with this safety right here. So really, it's just Zach Martin didn't play with enough leverage here. So Zach Martin, hiccup there. He's getting up there. I don't think he's the guy he once was, but he's still a good guard. Next play we getting into. Look at Biadasz, man. Biadasz played phenomenal. Biadasz is one of those guys where I was like, I'm still iffy. I'm like, man, we can upgrade him. It's not like a true need, but you definitely use the upgrade. But Biadasz, he might have been, I think he was our best offensive lineman this game. So we'll look at him on this play. Snaps, pulls, picks up the linebacker. Good job. Good job with that. Let's go right to left. Noah Brown blocks very, very good. Still not the route runner I wish he was, but he blocks very well. Dalton Schultz holds this end in really good. Let's look at Terrence Steele. Not much there, really. Zach Martin. Now, Zach Martin, this is another thing I want to talk about, man. Like, Zach Martin, that's a DB. We still see the athletic ability with him to get out in space, but this is a defensive back. That's what I expect right here. He needs to be on the ground, man. He needs to be on the ground. That DB does not need to fight through, you. You have probably 100 pounds on him. So I wish we could have got more there from Zach Martin. Biadasz out there flying, though, man. Biadasz done got that NFL peanut butter in him. Boy, god darn. Just ignore Dak's play. Dak was not good, but we're here for the offensive line. Tyler Smith out here. You guys check this out. This kid right here, man, he has grown man strength already. Just wait till he gets some of that NFL peanut butter, that NFL protein, them lunches they have, man. He just anchors down. This guy ain't going nowhere. Tyler Smith he has like insane strength for a rookie. Like, not too many guys are gonna come in here day one and just hold a defender down like this, a pass rusher. Like, if he gets his hands on you, I think you're in trouble. So Tyler Smith, he might be the left tackle for the future. He played good. Everywhere else looks pretty good. They kind of pushed him all in. Just got to complete that pass, Mr. Prescott. Then Tyler Smith, I think this was the play where Dak first got his hand hit, which sparked that injury. It's just Tyler Smith got off the ball late. I don't know if he's just losing focus here because we see the snap. He's not out. He's not even out of his stance yet. And by the time he realizes the ball is snapped and gets out, it's too late. Shaq Barrett he's getting there. Dak hits his hand on hand. I believe that was the play. I don't think it was the second one. I think it was already broke. Zeke picked up the blitz well, but Tyler Smith just got out of his stance late. He got his hand hit on that play as well. I think that's where he really felt it. Let's look left to right. Farniak just has to be a little quicker on that little twist. If you're a responsible gap guy, so if he is not rushing his gap, somebody else is coming. So he's coming here. He's pushing Tyler Smith's way. Matt Farniak just has to, watch this film and realize if somebody's getting out of your gap, somebody else is coming in. So I think he sees it. He's just a little late. This right side is fine. We got a 3-on-2 here. Terrence Steele doing really good. It's just he's a little late on that. And I think that's where Dak really felt it. You see he went straight to the sideline after that. Cooper Rush in the game. Again, they're dialing up now. They're blitzing like heck. Let's look at the left side first. Great job there. See Tyler Smith helps the inside guy and then comes outside to meet the linebacker. Perfect timing. Must be oddish. They slide left. Sees that guy drops out, so he helps Matt. So it should be Vita Vea dropped out too. It was like a 4-man rush. It was just awkward. They had guys drop out really, really late. Zeke does what he does best. Nobody is free in the middle. Keeps his head on the swivel, looks outside, picks him up. Zeke in pass pro might be the best back at doing it. So I think that was just a really good rep. Just Matt has to speed up his mental processing ability and be able to realize guys are coming. And Tony Pollard should not be matched up against Devin White. I hate the idea of that. That's going to be the last play for us here. Tony Pollard, as great as he is as a runner, as explosive as he is, he should not be in pass pro against Devin White. Like, it's going to end up like that. Devin White is so much bigger and stronger than him. But that's going to be it. Takeaways. Tyler Smith, first game at left tackle, solid. Connor McGovern when he was in, good. Matt Farniak, Tyler Biadasz, great. Tyler Biadasz was probably the best offensive lineman in that game. Zach Martin had a good game. Going to the right tackle, Terrence Steele. Other than the penalties, some were like drive killers. Terrence Steele was good, but other than he just has to clean up the penalties. Definitely pre-snap. Like, we can't be getting false starts. That's just unacceptable. Work on your technique. We can't hold. But overall, as a unit, I think the offensive line was good. And if the coaching staff sees what I feel like I see in this whole game, they're going to realize they don't have to really be worried about the offensive line getting the ball out quick or keeping extra guys in to help protect, which they did a lot. I think they can leave the offensive line. We're good now. Jason Peters is interesting because Jason Peters could come in, go to left tackle, bump Tyler Smith back in to guard with Connor McGovern being out. I feel like that's your best 5 right now. But with the way Tyler Smith just played at left tackle and we plan on him being our future left tackle, I kind of just want to keep him there just so he can just keep getting better in that role, more comfortable, more reps, more comfortable. So that's kind of tricky. But I wouldn't be surprised if Jason Peters starts left tackle within like 2 or 3 weeks. And then we bump Tyler Smith in. Now, if Connor McGovern comes back, that'll make it even weirder. Because I can definitely just see us also keeping Jason Peters on the bench as a swing tackle, left, right, if somebody was to go down. But overall, our offensive line had a good game. Just hope our guys can get healthy, like Matt. Not Matt, Connor McGovern. But they play good. Super impressed by Tyler Biadasz. Our offense, though, receivers need to get healthy. Dak needs to play better. Hopefully Dak gets healthy after his thumb surgery. But with that, I'm gonna leave it to you guys. Make sure you guys like the video if you made it this far. I appreciate you if you made it this far. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be dropping NFL videos every week. Or whatever you guys want to see, let me know in the comments. I love when you guys comment. I love interacting with you guys. Other than that, have a good day. Peace.